I'm honored to join you in celebrating Autism New Jersey's 50 years of extraordinary service to individuals and families across our state, where 1 in 45 children are on the spectrum. I'd like to especially thank Executive Director Suzanne Buchanan, a talented, tireless, and selfless leader, as well as express special congratulations to tonight's award winners and honorees. Thank you all for what you do to create a brighter future for those with ASD. For 5 decades, Autism New Jersey has been on the front lines, supporting families touched by autism and connecting them to vital resources. Your advocacy has ensured that individuals on the spectrum have access to the medical, educational, and therapeutic services that enable them to reach their full potential. As you know, according to the most recent estimates from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, 1 in 68 children in the United States have been identified with ASD, roughly 30% higher than it was in 2008. To help address what has become a growing epidemic, last year Congress enacted my most recent law to boost research and assist individuals with autism. It's known as the Autism Collaboration, Accountability, Research, and Education and Support Act of 2014, or simply Autism Cares Act. In addition to authorizing $1.3 billion for research, Autism Cares is the first law to examine how we can comprehensively address the aging out crisis. As many of you know so well, my involvement with autism began in my first term in the Congress back in 1981 with the Eden Institute, but it wasn't until 1997 when Bobby and Billy Gallagher, who serve on the committee for tonight's event, came into my office in Whiting with their concerns for their children and others in Brick Township, New Jersey, that I introduced legislation that became law to create centers of excellence and the Interagency Coordinating Committee, now called IAC. At the time, the Gallagher children were very young. Now they're in their 20s. Each year, 50,000 kids like the Gallaghers enter into adulthood, and a society that is not prepared to meet their needs. My law began a national conversation on how we can effectively help young people, young adults with ASD, who want to work or continue their education and to remain in their communities as they transition to adulthood. We need to create or match services on the local, state, and federal level to meet these growing needs of our adults. None of this work would be possible, and I say again, none of it would be possible without the extraordinarily effective grassroots advocacy of Autism New Jersey, who not only serve the local community, but educate leaders at all levels of government to ensure safe and fulfilling lives for those with autism. Autism New Jersey has made and continues to make an enormous difference in the lives of a very deserving group of young people and their families. Your leadership educates, it inspires, and it motivates. So thank you, and God bless you.